I jumped myself right into Europe and did exactly what my two brothers just said. Standing there alone and clearly looking at this, what I would call the sore thumb. I'm 6'1" and I'm a black woman. I jumped into an arena where I could learn, where I could position, because you can't bless someone else unless you're blessed yourself. So as you fight in the midst of first yourself, to know thyself, then you can proceed in your vision. Then you can bring other people, because some of us are at 30, 60, and some are at 100. The alliance comes once you have maximized who you are, so you can position others.
I'll be brief. I've been practicing for 14 years in June of this year, and I've found that it pays to have good counsel. I say this all the time to my clients. I use it in my marketing materials as well. And it means that if you align yourself with good counsel, you're going to win every time. You're either going to save money or you're going to, prevent having lost money or made some horrible mistakes. When you're working with counsel who knows where you've been, who understands your struggles, who really understands the plight of what comes along with being an African American in business, you're going to win. It doesn't help you to allow someone else to guard or protect you when they don't understand where you're coming from. I have grown up in a family of entrepreneurs. My father owned car washes, gas stations, hotels, restaurants in the city. I watched him as a young girl, just experience the hard knocks of being a business owner, working in our community and what that looked like, employing our people, and trying, staying afloat. And, he's successful, retired now, but there were some bumps and bruises that came along with that. So I've learned through experience, through watching my parents, through watching every client that comes to me, I'm learning, that's why it's called being in practice, because you are truly in practice. Every new deal, every new case, every new assignment, every new matter, every new consultation, I'm learning, and I'm learning from the perspective of, through the lens of an African American woman, and I'm able to better serve and best serve my clients that way. So, and it only helps you to align yourself with someone that looks like you and who understands your experiences.
Thank you. So as of recently, I was viewing a documentary on Netflix. It's called Fresh Dressed, and it's kind of about the progression of hip-hop culture in fashion. And so it was saying how at the end, it kind of wrapped up to say that now, our urban and our youth are returning to dominant brands, Fendi, Prada, Louis Vuitton. They'd like to be aligned with these brands. So my question is, what steps do Black designers, and even if you're not a designer, consumers as well, what steps can we all take to increase the economic status of the Black fashion industry so that we can compete with other dominant fashion brands and ultimately increase buying power? Anybody like to tackle that first? Thank you, everybody.
This goes back to what we were talking about initially. We have to learn to support each other, period. There's no way around it. There's no way to shortchange it. We have to learn to buy Black. We have to support our people. When it comes out, I know it's very fetch, if you will, to go to Louis Vuitton and walk out with Louis Vuitton, but there are great African American designers that are making amazing handbags, that are making amazing backpacks. And those are people that you actually have to investigate and spend money with. Like, we're never gonna make it to the top if we don't get the right kind of pool behind us. Kind of piggybacking off what you were saying earlier, our heritage. Back when they were boycotting buses and all of those wonderful things, we made the difference. Our Black dollars made the difference. And what makes you think that those same numbers can't be made can't make a difference today if we don't band together and do the same things. So it's all about, we gotta be loyal to each other. We gotta put ourselves down. We gotta stop like hating on each other, and just support each other. It's all about supporting each other.
When you are new, brand new, and you're out there promoting yourself, your designs, your collections, understand that that's your business, that's your money, that's how you will grow, sharing your ideas with the world. Learn how to protect your investment. It starts with sitting down with an attorney, with your business partners who understand the business side of what it is that you're going after. I mean, make sure that you have contracts in place. So whenever you're presenting ideas that are in the black and white, you have confidentiality agreements in place, that you have trademark registration for any logos or phrases, taglines that go along with your collections or your business. You want to make sure that you understand the importance of protecting your intellectual property. Protect your stuff. Okay, I've seen a lot of new designers that will, they'll appear in shows, and there may be people taking photos, and those same collections or things that you're promoting end up on somebody else's shelves in the stores because you haven't, and you cannot, and let me back up, you can't protect a fashion design here in the United States. Only in the European Union do they offer that protection. But if you take steps when it's in the black and white and you're sketching illustrations, that can be